Hey guys, so there's something I saw come out of that Jubilee episode with Amanda Seals. Now, people have their issues with Amanda Seals and stuff like that, but I will say this much: this does not erase her quote unquote sins, but for this particular moment, she was on code, and this Professor Jason, I think, I can't remember his last name, said she could have, you know used a lot more things, to defend, to put these people in check. A lot more examples of white supremacy societally to put these people in check. But, when you're in the heat of the moment on the spot, sometimes you go with what comes to you in mind. You know what I'm saying? And but that's neither here nor there. But fact of the matter is, she was on code and she did what she had to do. So, all right. So she gets some bit of cookies. But again, as I'm saying, and I want to reiterate, so don't come for me, it does not erase what she did in the run up to the 2024 election. I must say that right now. It doesn't erase what she did, because I found that wasn't cool. I found she was short sighted as fuck. You know what I'm saying? In the run up to the 2024 election, she was extremely short sighted. And, a lot of folks ain't gonna forgive her for that. And I don't blame them for not doing so. But there's one thing that really, really freaking annoyed me. And let me talk to my black immigrant folks for a minute. That really fucking annoyed me. And I hope some black immigrants watch that shit, right? And Amanda Seal had to check that motherfucker for that shit. He kept, like, he's a black person living in the United States, right? And the way he kept referring to African Americans was kind of like, was almost like he's not even black. One of the people there, and you see, he has immigrant parents. He's born here. His parents are from, like, I think, did he? I think what he said. Did one of his parents? I don't remember what he said, but he, both his parents were from immigrants, and he's born here. And the way he kept referring to African Americans, almost like if he ain't black, really fucking irritated me. And it's a problem I've run into in my community. Like, I've been running into that in my community long before there was a TikTok, long before there was a Facebook, long before social media was a thing. I've been having this conversation with my fellow black immigrants. I've been talking to them about that shit, right? And honestly, the time we find ourselves in right now, right, with the harassment going on, look at what's going on, what they're going to New York City. Do you think these federal agents that are impending to come into our cities, you think they're gonna? You think they're gonna give you the model minority treatment and exempt you from brutality, even exempt you from harassment because you may have an accent, or because you're wearing African dress, or because you have the ice gold and green, stuff, and you walk around, you look Jamaican or look Caribbean. You think they're gonna exempt you? You think so? This is the shit I'm talking about. Let me explain. Like, yes, we have distinctive cultures. I get it. But for all intents and purposes, when you come to a place and you come to the United States, and United States especially is very unique for this shit. Because United States white supremacy is pervasive. And although it's similar to the white supremacy we've had globally, United States white supremacy is a really exceptional and unique type of white supremacy. Okay? And it's persistent. Okay? And as far as the dominant group in this society is fucking concerned, you African, you black immigrants, you fellow African, you fellow black immigrants. Let me talk to you. As far as the dominant society is concerned, you are fucking black. All you Somalians that like to talk about you're not black, I've seen a lot of you get on here ranting about you're not black. Fuck that. You are fucking black. You're black. You're black. You're black. Meaning you are considered the same like African Americans on fucking sight. You are considered the same as African Americans within the institutions that you have to fucking interact with. I know you had this white supremacist shit inseminated into you where you are told to distinguish yourself from African Americans. You have this model minority shit within the black community. You think you're the model minorities of the black community. You think you're different. You think you need to distinguish yourself. You need to demonstrate and genuflect and bend over backward to distinguish yourself from African Americans for the man. It doesn't fucking matter. It does not fucking matter. That shit really pisses me off. Because it's fucking white supremacy using y'all motherfuckers like marionettes to fuck over everyone, all of us. Hate to be yelling this early in the morning, but this shit really fucking pisses me off. You are fucking black. Stop trying to distinguish yourself from African Americans. Stop trying to distinguish yourself from African Americans. Let me say it again. Once you live in the United States, stop trying to fucking distinguish yourself from African Americans as far as dealing with the society, dealing with the institutions are fucking concerned. Let me say it again. Once you're in the United States, stop trying to distinguish yourself from African Americans when dealing with the institutions and dealing with society. Socio-culturally, socio-economically, socio-politically. Stop that shit. It is a recipe for extinction, you sons of bitches. This is for you, my immigrant, my African, and my black immigrant folks. Cut it the fuck out. It's fucking infuriating. It's embarrassing, and it's harmful. It's fucking lethal. Shit. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know history. Black immigrants, both African and Caribbean immigrants, a lot of us knew what time it was, right? And stood with African Americans for this freedom. But a lot of you Johnny come lately, you newer generation folks that are over here, and you newer immigrant folks over here, you come over here and you still bringing that white supremacist inseminated bullshit to cast aspersions at African Americans, looking down your nose at African Americans, separate yourself from African Americans. Meanwhile, Botham John, who got unalived by this drunk white lady cop in his own fucking apartment, he got the same treatment like he was from St. Lucia. He got the same treatment like African Americans been getting in this bitch for generations. But yet y'all want to think you're special. You want to think you're different. You are not different. You are not different. You are not different. Nobody, I'm not saying you can't celebrate your culture. Shit, I celebrate my culture. I know there are cultural differences. As I said earlier. But for fuck's sakes, you need to lock arms with African Americans when you're in this bitch. As I said, many black immigrants knew what time it was and locked arms with African Americans. I am one of those who know what time it was, and I'm proud to follow that tradition here. Knock it the fuck off. Do what I do.